Hello everybody, it's Anne Marie and I'm here today for Scrapbooking with Me Boutique. This month we had a kit for a travel journal using the Teresa Collins, I believe it was the Project Pink. And in this journal I have used some of the papers, but I haven't really decorated yet. I will come back and show you that. I just wanted to show you that I have put my journal together and what I did put in my journal. So to just, give you an overall, I wanted to come back and show you what my ideas are for decorating it up. I will tell you at the end of the video what I plan on doing, but this is what I created right here. It is a travel journal. It is pretty thick, as you can see. It's about probably about 1.5 inches maybe. Yeah. A little under 1.5 inches thick, but I put things in here that I thought I would utilize. So to begin with, I took the piece of leather, and you'll see the inside. I did line it with some pink felt. I used some tacky glue to attach that, and I did create me a pen holder right here where I can hold my pen. On the outside of the journal, I added some Timmy pieces right here in the corners. I wanted to give it some accent with the metal, and knew that I was going to use this on my clasp to close, so the metal went with it very well. And I did not round my corners. This is a square end journal. I added this piece right here, and then I added some a little set of charms hanging down that say laugh and love, and then just a silver heart, and I mixed the silver and the gold in this book because it does have both. On the side I did add a another charm. This is just a little charm that has an infinity symbol on it right here. Let's see if I can get it in so that you can see it. Let's see. Let's do it this way. So there's the affinity. Then I had a cross, and then another heart, and then I did add this piece right here that was in my stash, and it does say girly girl, and I really liked it. It's just a big piece, but I like it because it says girly girl, and I'm all about the pink, and it has the pink lips and the bead right here. So I created that. And then when you take the clip off so that you can open it up, you'll see in here where I did add the felt on here. I did add a little bit of glue to the backs of the corners so that it would make sure that they stayed. I had some Teresa Collins pieces that were already in my stash, so I did pull them out and utilize them. They went with this collection very well, so I just added them. And what I did was I added a pocket right here, and you'll notice there isn't any decorating going on right now in the book. I just wanted to come and show you how I did put my book together, and what I did to put the book together, what I have in it, so what I'll be utilizing. This was another Teresa Collins piece, but it wasn't for this book that I had purchased. And I cut it down, and then I sewed it with a machine, and then I attached it to this card right here, which I made a folder, and then that way it would be more sturdy because I did cut it down and it was a lot smaller, and I wanted to make sure that it would stay and wouldn't come apart. So I added that, and then there's some things that I did put inside. I still have some things to put in when I hold my pins in there, my different color pins, and I haven't put those in there yet. So like I said, the book is pretty thick. On the inside of that, where I used some washi tape that came with the kit, I made a couple of pockets, and I put a couple of the inserts that were in with the kit. So I put those in there on both sides, and you can see there's no decorating really going on yet. I will come back and show you as I decorate. And then here's the back side. On this piece right here, I used the same as I used here. I like the way this looks like watercolored. The way it, I don't know, I just like the color. The way it has the 3 different colors on there, the pink, the light pink, and then the white. And it kind of washes through. I laminated one of the pieces where I could write on here, or I could add a sticky note to hold it until I get to the store. It could hold a note, it could hold something that's really important that I need to do, or something I just didn't have time to go in and write in my book that I wanted to add. On the other side of it, I do have some sticky notes that are attached, you know, to that hold very well on the laminated piece. So I have those there, and then you can write on this one and erase it. I haven't tried that yet. I have seen some other people videos, but we'll try that later. I did attach all of my books, the extra pieces that I needed to add on the inside of my books. I did take those and add the elastic instead of the black elastic that came with the kit, because I wanted to save as much as that as I could. I'd like to make me a couple of different colors. I want to make me a pink one and maybe a marbleized looking one, so I got to find some more leather. But then there's the back side of that. These inserts I did create myself. I created them on Excel or Word. I'm not sure which ones were created where. I'd have to look. I attached it with the stitch, pulling, coming up the center hole, going in to the bottom hole, then coming all the way up to the top and in, and then back down into the center, and then tying a little bit of a knot to hold it together. And I really like that look, and it's really simple to do. It doesn't take long, doesn't take much thread. You could sew this with embroidery thread, you could sew it with different, you know, different textures, whatever you wanted to use. But I've used the thin cording, and it's this cording right here. And I picked this up at Hobby Lobby, I believe, and it's more of a nylon. It's slick, it goes in real easy, and it's thin, and you can make your inserts sew together very easily. And what I use to sew them is a tattering set that I have. I have some big needles in here. Let me show you. The one that I utilize is this big one right here, because it's stiff, it doesn't bend, and it will go in very, very easily, and you can thread it very easily with that thread. It has several in here. It's a tattering kit, but some of the other ones are a little bit thinner, and they are flexible, and I don't want to ruin them. I might need them for something else, so I do use the thick one. I poke a hole with my Timmy tool, and then after I poke my hole, I then do the sewing of the book. So this is the first book that I created, and you will see there's some stuff in here. I have added some dates to July, and then the things that were going on. I had a lot of things going on this month and I needed to keep up with, so I started in July. My calendar goes from July to 2/15 until December 2016, because that's the way I wanted to create it. Won't have to change this. I can always go back for a year and a half and see what's going on. So this one I did do in 16 month. Well, no, it's really 18 month, because it's 12 months a year. So I did that, and then here I started on August. There is no decorating going on. I do want to do that. The above here where it has the month and the name, I did create these stickers and print them out and then attach them, so you can see the different ones that I did do with that. Some of them are black, some of them are green, some of them are red. They're just all different colors, and they're all different fonts. I wanted to give it more of a funky look. I didn't want anything to really match 100%, so that's why I did that. On the second insert, I created this. This is my daily calendar. I haven't even started in this. I probably won't start until August, because or I might wait till January. I'm not quite sure when I'm going to start this book, but I could write a journaling idea here. I could store a Bible quote. If I have a bunch of things I need to do, I can write them in here. So I did create that, and that one is not like 16 months. It's just enough to hold for a few months, and then once I fill that in, then I will you know, the book gets full, I'll create another one for me to utilize. So I created that one. And then on this one right here, I created some grid paper because a lot of times I'll be somewhere and I'm not quite sure where I'm at, you know, but I might have an idea in my head. I might have looked at a magazine, got an idea, seen something in an office, doctor's office. You can get ideas anywhere. And I like this because I can sketch out my design and then I can think about it later. You know, when I get home, I can pull this out, draw a better sketch. So I really like that, and it's a good little tool to keep after you fill up your book with it. And like I said, these are not very thick. They're very thin. Everything else, they are about 10 or 12 pages, I'm not quite sure, and then folded in half, and then they fit in here. And I did use these elastics right here. The size that I used were, I had a big package right here that I have purchased. Let me show you. They are the, let's see, these are the number 32s, which says they are 3 by 1/8 inch. But I like them because these other, the cords, sometimes they got knots in them and they kind of get a little bit more bulkier. So I really like the way the elastic worked. I've seen other people do this, so I just pulled them out since I had them and did that. On the next insert, like, I have a notebook where I can write my notes, a shopping list, whatever I need to, and I'll have it here. And this is what I had to do this weekend. I needed to pick up a few things. So I wrote down what I was looking for, and that's what I did. And I did start right here. I'm decorating, you can see. I laminated a card, and then the card kind of sits right in there. I have some ideas for this, and I'll probably put some pockets on every page because I like that. And it's easier if I stick some things in there that I'm going to utilize. So that's that book, notebook. And like I said, you could use this for anything, writing down notes, anything you want. So put that in there. Here's the other piece of a folder that's on the other end right here. Well, no, it's not come up yet, but I created that where it will hold some things. And then here are the 2 cards right here that I stuck in here from the collection. So that's that. And then here's the back side of the paper that I used from the kit. Then here it says just a note. It's laminated where I can write something on this. I can erase it. I can do anything. So I just stuck that in there. I'm going to laminate a couple of larger ones. I just haven't gotten around to it. And like I said, I started to decorating, and then I stopped and said, well, why don't I do this piece, then come back and work on the piece of me decorating, because it really, I know how everybody is. They don't have much time to sit down and watch videos, but they want to get some ideas. So this is what I did. And then this was a to-do list that I created where I could go in and write everything that I had to do down, and then I could check it off as I do it so that I know I'm done. I do get a lot of outside orders for personal items. I do birthday parties, and I make cupcake things, and little invitations and different things that people might request. So this is a good place for me to write them down, and then the date they're due I can write down, so that way I know when it's completed. So I did do that. Here is the other back end of the file folder that I created. I put a couple more of the inserts in here, and this will house some other things. And I really like the way this book turned out. It's easier. You can create your own what you want in it. Sometimes they send you too much stuff that's in those books and you don't know what to do with. So I did go with making me some pockets and things to put some stuff. Like I said, this is the back page. This is the back cover, and you can see where I added the loop right here and the binding clips, and I really like this. And I'm probably going to put another envelope back here when I start decorating. Like I said, it did stop and just said, let me get this going and get the video going, and then I could come back and share with y'all how I'm decorating and adding things to my calendar. So that is my how I created the travel book. And this one does measure, I believe it's 11 by 22. So let's see, and these are centimeters. You can purchase that anywhere. This is 11 centimeters wide by 21.5 inches long, and it really suits me. It's not too big, it's not too little. I think this is one of the standard sizes that they have. So this is my book. Thank you for stopping by. Like I said, stay tuned. I will show some decorating, what I do with the book after I get it ready for decoration, which it is ready now. So I will start working on that and posting pictures so everybody can see what I've been doing. I hope all of y'all that purchased the kit are doing well and everything is fine. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me or any one of the ladies at the Scrapbooking with Me boutique, and they will help you out. All the supplies, most of these supplies were purchased at Scrapbooking with Me or came in my kit. So like I said, I did add a couple of extras that I had in my stash, but pretty much it was just these charms that I added, and these Timmy corners. The rest of it was pretty much from the kit. So thanks for stopping by, and head on over to Scrapbooking with Me boutique and look at all the cool stuff you can purchase. I will leave a link in the bottom so that you can link to that and check it out, along with the other blogs that are on the design team, and we'll have posts also. So thanks for stopping by and have a great day. Bye bye.